How's everybody doing this evening? So far, so good? Yeah. Hey, Faraday, how you doing? So far, so good. Would you like to see a magic trick? Keep your eyes on the hand. Right? See it? Oh, now you don't. Oh, now you see it again. Oh, it's fucking amazing, right? It's right here. Woohoo! Maybe you should take a break there, bud. Did you not care for my magic trick? I'm sorry, I don't have a deck of cards here, man. Yeah, I'm magical. Wait till you see what comes out of my ass. That's when the real magic happens. I don't think I've laughed like this on camera in a little bit, though. It's all good. Oh, death. Yeah, man. The Last of Us Part 1 is one of my all-time top 10 favorite games. Yeah, I played some God of War shit. I just like games like that. The thing that, like, the more modern God of War games, I don't know about the ones back on, like, the PS2, PS3, because I didn't play those. I just don't like when you get outnumbered and there's, like, 5 or 6 of them versus one of you. And I just get, like, the shit kicked out of me, and I get frustrated. I'm like, fuck this noise, man. I'm supposed to be Kratos. I should be able to go through these guys like butter. So I never understood that. Dying Light, is that the zombie game? Quarterly Rocket. Is that like I Twa Putty Cat? Thanks, Pixie. How are you doing tonight, Pixie? How's Ninja doing? I I'm not a fan of Dynasty Warriors. I really never. I've played it a little bit. I know what the series is. It's not my thing. Like my go-to shit is like Halo, the first three games, the first three Mass Effect, the original trilogy, like Doom 2016, Resident Evil 2, 3 remake, Half-Life 2, and Episode 1 and Episode 2. That's like my jam. I also like Bioshock a lot. I'm playing Bioshock 2 right now on my Switch. Oh, sorry, Pixie. If you want to go, you can. It's all right. You're welcome, Ninja. You only wanted me to. You only wanted me. Dude. I don't really play it that well anymore, to be honest with you. And I don't know how correct I would be in terms of my memory. Because I haven't played it as one piece in a very long time. I'm usually breaking it up into pieces. See what I'm saying? Because that picking style, that's the classical guitar style of picking. Yeah, I'm for shit on that style. I was better at it in my youth, but not anymore. Not with the way I play now. Remember it, dude. Dude, you want to go see that shit played? Go actually see somebody that can actually fucking play it. Not a guy with severe carpal tunnel syndrome. All right? Go watch some. You're fucking annoying me, dude. Yeah, I'm not feeling like a badass right now, though. Guy just made me make a fucking ass of myself playing a song that I can't fucking play. Thanks, Dick. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man game is great on PlayStation 4. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Ninja. Yeah, I'm well aware. That's why I play like shit and prefer not to play it. So thanks to that dickweed. Go watch The Song Remains the Same. Fuck off. Yes. Yeah, but once upon a time I actually would play it better than that. You should go look at those videos, not the fucking chump holding the coffee cup right now. The giant space bug, what's up, dude? You might be saying that. No, I love aging. What about aging is, like, not cool? Just about every fucking thing there is. What's my favorite stuff to play? Really kind of like my own stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, no, you can't say the C word. No, man. You can go holy crap on a cracker. I'm gonna say pussy. What guitar is that? It's a pussy guitar. Thank you. It's an SG Junior, man. Do you see a box where it says, like, the title of the stream, right? And then below it, there's, like, a little description. There's Soulcactus, blah, 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 blah. And there's a thing that, like, a little bubble where you highlight. It says more. If you click on that, this drop-down box will appear. And it'll have all this fucking magical information. Like, what equipment Larry Soulcactus uses, what things I break for, like hallucinations, or just creatures of the night in general. I will break for barking at the moon. Face off, Jim. Ow! Werewolves in London. Thank you, Warren, for bestowing upon us your one contribution to the music industry. That's one more than me, bud. When did shit become a bad word? I don't know. I guess when probably in Smokey and the Bandit. The first Smokey and the Bandit in the 70s. That's where a whole bunch of swear words became like the norm. Like, I'm gonna get that son bitch. You know who says that? The Rock. Where did he hear it from? Jackie Gleason's mouth. As Sheriff Buford T. Justice. I'm in high-speed pursuit of the bandit. Do you know he ad-libbed every line in every scene that he was in for that movie? What kind of music do I like to play? The magical kind of Muskin flute. Just kidding. Of course you do. That song. Thanks, Pixie Knickers. The original song was Assholes of London. That's funny. That's really funny. I didn't know that, Ninja. I did know that the lead actor kid was the Dr. Pepper kid in the commercials when I was growing up. I was like a tad too young for that movie when it came out originally. My parents were like, "Yeah, you're not going to see that." Thanks. Yeah, but it was okay for Dad to drop me off with my older brother and my cousin to go see Jaws when I was like 4 or 5 years old and was completely fucking traumatized by it. Gave me nightmares. Good parenting, Dad. Fucking idiot. What's up, Tom York? How about you eat a bag of bullshit? How about my foot up your ass? Like Red Foreman style. What do you think about that? Kevin got it. He said The Firm. That was correct. That was the right band. But what is the song name? Ah, Kevin got it again. All right, I'm just now catching up. Kevin, you rock. Kevin gets tonight's cookie quiz question. Congratulations. Yeah, so would I, fuck bomb. Bye-bye. Here was your 2 infractions, dude. You came in here yelling at me in my house as a guest, and you fucking called me somebody I don't like to be fucking called. Oh, well, thank you, Eric. Sorry for my outburst. Sometimes I gotta lay down the law. Pixie's here. Oh shit, I got two. I got both Pixies tonight. Oh motherfucker. Not much, Pixie. How are you? How's bartending been going? Cool. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. You're good but tired? I am too. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I tried to nap like earlier, but it was just like on and off for like 15 minutes. I did watch the new Alien show, Alien Earth. Anybody see that? Come on, I know I got some fucking Alien fans in this mofo. Dude, it's all good. I'm just gonna call you 69. Oh, Lasala did. All right, what'd you think, man? Do you like it? I thought it was cool. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, even though it's like fucking all over YouTube right now. Alien episode 1 and 2 reviews. It was very solid. I thought it was very solid. As good as anything in the first 2 movies, for sure. And I'll tell you what, they are not shy. They are not shy with showing some fairly disturbing things, man. I will tell you that. So that's why it's on FX late at night. Because some of that shit is way out of line. Woke up from a nap, Pixie. I'm jealous. Hey, Clutchcast. That's a cool name. What's up? Paperwork. Oh, that's cool, 69. All right, Death. Be cool. We'll see you soon. Am I writing any new songs? You know, I was thinking about writing some new songs when I was at Chris Stapleton last Friday night. I just don't know how gung-ho I wanted to be about it. But yeah, I would like to sit down and write some new songs, some new music. Yes, it's very much been on the forefront of my mind. Rocky. Yo, Adrian. You asking me, Pixie? I'm all right. Just a little tired. That's cool, man. Hey, Mario, what's happening? What's the haps? Anyways, the Alien Earth show is really good if you like that kind of stuff. What's that, Lasala? Did you do a sport growing up? Yeah. I did it. I did a couple different sports, my friend. I take it you would like to know what little Larry did in his spare time before he met the guitar, right? First, my dad enrolled me in like junior league because he loves baseball. I don't love it. I think it's boring as a motherfucker. Anyways, love you, Dad. Anyways, did it for like 1 or 2 years. Had one hit out to center field, and my dad was at that game. I don't think I've ever seen him more proud of me in my entire life. And I'm like, well, shit. It's all gonna be fucking downhill from there. Guess what? It was. Can't get any better than that? Nope. Fuck it. So after that, I'm like, Dad, I don't want to do this anymore. What do you want to do? I want to play soccer. Okay. So I enrolled, like, back where I used to live on the North Shore of Chicago, there were like park district leagues, which basically comprised of about like, I don't know, 8 to 10 teams in your suburb, in your hood, whatever language you want to use. And you would just, every Saturday, you'd have a game against one of those teams. But it wouldn't be like, I lived what was considered the North Shore of Chicago, which comprised of about like, I don't know, 8 different suburbs. So I was one suburb of 8. I lived in Wilmette. If any of you have ever heard or seen the first episode of Johnny Quest, Race Band and Johnny's Bodyguard, he's from Wilmette, Illinois. That's me. So I played soccer because it was just continuous, nonstop action. Baseball was just like fucking sitting around and boring. And sitting around and boring. Oh, look, that guy just got a walk. Cool. There was none of that shit in soccer. Soccer was like rock and roll. That was like playing soccer. This was like playing baseball. Did I miss it? Did something happen? See the difference? Hear the difference? So I played soccer till I basically got in junior high. Then I tried out for the junior high team and I didn't make the team and I was like, fuck this noise. I was playing music at that time anyways, so I was kind of like growing weary of sports. No, man, it's just an SG junior. Yeah, booster teams. Yeah, that's the equivalent of what we were doing, basically. We didn't... The only difference is, like, our parents paid, like, the fee to be in the league. That's the difference. Like, we didn't have to go out and hustle and sell candy because we were on this team. That was the difference. Like, we paid to be there for the season. And that's how they ran Park District back where I came from. It wasn't like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts where we had to go sell boxes of chocolates. Hey, Wolfgang, how are ya? Reindeer games, what's happening? Oh, you did soccer in high school, Eric? That's cool. Lots of running. Yeah, great. Yeah, that's for sure. Great for ADHD. Um, in high school, when I was new to like Scottsdale, and I went to Chaparral High School for the first 2 years. I met this guy, and he was just like, "You should go out for the wrestling team," and I was just like, "Really?" He's just like, "Well, I'm on it," and I'm like, he's just like, there are other cool dudes. I mean, the guy was relatively cool. You know, he was a decent friend for the time. He was older than me. He was older, like he was like a junior when I was a freshman. I mean, so, and I definitely felt safe hanging around with this dude because he was like twice my size and very muscular. So I'm like, all right, well, nobody's gonna fuck with me. So I went out for the freshman team, which was different than like junior varsity and varsity. The freshmen had their own squad. So I made the team and I wrestled freshman year. Anybody want to ask me my record and what's the fastest time I ever pinned somebody in? Because I can tell you. Remember that shit like it was yesterday. You like volleyball, Pixie? That's cool. I have a friend that has daughters, and they played volleyball in high school, and I think in college too. You hated sports, but you love cheerleading? What was the fastest time that I pinned another kid my freshman year? Anybody want to take a guess? I'll answer it, but I'm just curious if anybody can guess how fast my fastest time was that I pinned somebody. I think I made the kid shit his pants. He wasn't wearing pants. It was the required uniform. It was a singlet. Tights. 16 seconds? Anybody else with the time? No. Yeah, I've handled a double neck guitar in my hands. It's very heavy, Wolfgang. It's like 12 to 15 pounds. And if some people think this looks ridiculous on me, you should see what a double neck looks on me. I would never use it or wear it. Ninja was a cheerleader for the school's ping pong team. That's awesome. 7 seconds, guys, was my fastest time. You want to know how I did that? You start off in the ready position where you're sort of like this. And basically, the kid he was in the same position. The difference is, I'm fast. Like, quick. I grabbed his wrist and pulled him and flipped him over on his back in one move. That was the match. It was over in 7 seconds. He never knew what the fuck hit him. And it was all like muscle memory, motor reflexes, and using his weight against him. I wouldn't say it was strategy as much as just like, boom, reactionary, because that's what we were taught. My record was 14-1. The only time I lost, and I almost broke this kid's arm off in the match because I was just fucking cranking on it, because he was pissing me off so much. I lost by points, and I was sick that night. We wrestled the Yuma Criminals. That's what they called themselves. No shit. I was just like, you have to be kidding me. Went the full distance, like all 6 minutes, which is long for wrestling. And yeah, he beat me by like 2 points. I mean, so it wasn't even like the guy got a great victory out of it or anything. Like, he had to really fight me for it. And I was just thinking, like, yeah, had I been healthy, I definitely would have taken it. But he was tough. What am I playing today? Stuff out my butthole. I think you mean guitar. Or amp. Or effects. Yeah, you got it, Daniel. Something like that. Honestly, I was almost as surprised, Ninja, I was almost as surprised as the other kid who lost the match that it was over. I was like, holy shit, did that just really happen? I was really surprised. I'll tell you what was cool about it was that it wasn't at our high school, it was at a different high school. I think it was at Coronado High. And I think my parents were there and my uncle was there. Like, that was kind of a big deal. So I guess it got a little bit, but like after that, it was all downhill. It was like the hit to center field, the pin in 7 seconds, and the plane crashed into the fucking mountain. You can get, there's a bridge by Cream City Music Bridge called the Savvy. You can get that and it'll help your intonation better. I've thought about getting one of those, but it does have a tough time sometimes staying in tune. The one I'm using, Simon, it's a retrosonic analog delay. Yeah, it means your intonation, the effect of tuning. The Savvy I've come to read and see does a better job than the stock Gibson bridge. Because Gibson puts in these posts. That's the other thing. If you buy the bridge from Savvy, you'll want to get their posts. That's the other thing that makes a difference in the whole thing. Eventually, what happens to these type of guitars is the bridge kind of sags in the middle of the body because of the poles that are in here. That's very common with vintage guitars. If you think I'm full of shit, you can talk to some guitar techs about it and they can tell you. At least the guys who have been around for a while. Yes, please support the channel by buying a sticker or a super sticker. That would be nice. Ninja! Wicked, thank you. Ninja, what do you want to hear? Hey, Jack. Look, Jack's back. You too, Jack. Thank you. Okay, it's Ninja's turn to call out something. Spider. Yeah, right on time. Oh, Time by Floyd. How was that, Ninja? Don't know. I surmised. You could say, hi, how are you, though? No, I cannot play Stairway to Heaven. Fuck off. Oh, I didn't... Oh, okay. I don't know that one. Hey, Death. Hey, Trippy. What's happening? Okay, I don't need to know that. Frogs gross me out, dude. I have an idea. How about I play the shit that I want to play and you guys deal with it? That sounds good to me. Crossroads. The way I play it. Hey, Nirvana girl, how you doing? Thanks, Ninja. Thanks, Pixie. You guys rock. More Clapton. I always like the soundtrack work he did, and thank you, Trippy. You're rad, dude. And Lethal Weapon. I've talked about it here on the stream many times, but that riff is from Lethal Weapon. Like, I can just watch that movie over and over and over again because of the music, because of Clapton and Sanborn, because as their playing is so like amazingly emotional for everything that's happening in the movie. It's just awesome. It doesn't matter what it is, guys. It's nice. It's nice and it's much appreciated, so I don't really care. What do I call a fake noodle? A limp dick? Thank you, Larry Reynolds. How you doing this evening? An impasta. That's funny. That was one of my own tunes. It's called British Blues. I wrote it around the time of doing all the taxi shit, but I never sent it into taxi. It would have been, excuse me. It would have been a Killing Floor, like second record song. That's what it would have been. Killing Floor was my band when I was finishing up college that I put together. Well, they sell books on making jokes that, hey, Dina, you like Whitesnake? This is as much Whitesnake as I know, Dina. You talk too much and never say what's on your mind. It's written on your face. I'm in the words you hide behind. David's such a good singer as a rock fucking guy. Tyler Adams, say it, bro, don't spray it. Dude, take your cap locks off and talk to me like a human being, and maybe you'll get something played. What's the pickup line you would say to use on Nancy Wilson? Dude, she's married. I'm not using anything. She's married to Cameron Crowe. I can't wait. That's not my pickup line. My pickup line is, I'm going to walk up to you and say, hi, how you doing? And when you answer back, I'll be like, great. Be ready at 8. I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye-bye. Because, yeah, I'm that type of guy. I don't give a fuck. For what one will not do, there are 20 more who will. Just keep that in mind. Light bulb. Thanks, Nirvana girl. I was going for looking cute while singing. I didn't speak Scottish. I don't recall me speaking Scottish, dude. Thank you, Daniel Haynes. It is a cool riff. I was very proud of when I wrote that. You know what? I'll tell you this. When I wrote it, I blew up my 50-watt Marshall Plexi. I blew out the power transformer. I stunk up my whole half of my house. My dad came home and it was just like, what the hell is that smell? I'm like, Dad, I blew up my amplifier. He's like, you did what? There was like a black smoke stain on my white wall. He wasn't too happy about that, though. Then I had to go pay like a couple $100 to replace the fucker, and it never sounded the same. Dana, can you subscribe to the channel and hit the like, the thumbs up, please? If you're not subscribed to the channel. I'd ask you for a sticker. Because I've already played something for you. Well, I'm not going to hold that against you, Ninja. You know, to be honest with you, Nancy Wilson really isn't my type, and neither is her sister. Not even back in their day. It just wasn't my thing. Can I play Freebird? Faster. Got to do it like Alan Collins. Since I'm 54, that doesn't register anymore. You'd have to consult with the 20-something-year-old Larry. But there's your Freebird on a stick. Oh, altitude. Where's Dr. Nefario? Yeah, Tyler, where were you the last couple nights? I played my Calypso song, Loud Moon. Pixie, tell him. Valerie, come and see. Oh, shit. Valerie, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Would you like to hear something else? I'm very sorry. Would you like to hear something else? The Giant Space. Hey, thank you very much. That was cool, man. remember Jane, dude. That's the only Jefferson Starship I know. It's like. Oh, I'm sorry, Nirvana Girl. That's terrible, too. Well, that was House of the Rising Sun for Nirvana Girl and for Valerie. Hey, Brad Wilson, what's up? Yeah, I know, Nirvana Girl. You know what? It does get better with time. It will never be. You'll never be whole. But as time passes, it will get easier to deal with. That's all. Dream cause it hurts so bad and That's a great song if you guys have never heard that by Stephen Stills. It's called Haven't We Lost Enough. That's really about losing your lover, not necessarily passing on. Bad breakup. But I guess it could be construed as the other as well. Yeah, Valerie, absolutely. Just, yeah, one day at a time. Very much so. You know, if you guys need somebody to talk to, they got hotlines for that kind of stuff. Or just come and hang here with all of us. You know, we do this. Me and Pixie Knickers are here twice a day. Yes, of course, Trippy, I listen to reggae. Nirvana Girl, she's not going to answer that. She's an adult, that's all you need to know. You guys don't ask each other personal shit while you're on here talking to each other. The only person you should ask personal stuff is me. I will answer. The rest of you don't answer personal shit about yourselves on here. As Gandalf the Grey once said, you don't know who may be watching. The lost singing stones are not all accounted for. Get what I'm saying? It's not just a fucking movie line, folks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Daniel Haynes, come on down. Dude, I don't know any Gary Moore. Except for that Texas flood, or Texas, let me tell you about the Texas whatever. That's the only thing I remember off the Still Got the Blues record. I don't have that CD no more. I mean, I know he played a couple Mayall tunes on there. Oh, your love, I miss loving. I actually played that tune at a club one time here in Scottsdale. I was sitting in with a friend's band. This was actually at an Irish pub, come to think of it. And they were like, they played a lot of like Irish rock music or whatever, so they would get like all these Irish pub gigs, right? Kind of a smart move if you got more than two in your area. Anyway, so I went there and jammed, and they had another friend come up who was another guitar player, and I'm like, what do you know, dude? And like, this guy was like so green, and I was just like, holy shit, okay. And back then, I was working on finishing up the songs for the Meeting You record and trying to assemble some kind of three-piece band. I had a lot going on, but I was regularly like going out and hitting open mics and playing with a lot of different people at that time. So this was back in 1995, 96, right in there. We're on stage, we're playing the song. I'm singing it, and it comes time for the first solo. I think I take it, or maybe I give it to him, and when I throw it to him, he doesn't turn up his volume on his guitar, so like you can't hear him, right? I literally have to stop playing, doing what I'm doing, and I reach over like the cocky SOB that I am at 20-something years old, and literally grab his volume knob and turn it up for him while he's taking his solo. And you know what? I have a recording of it. You can hear it when it happens. I'll have to post it. That's fucking hilarious. I mean, I remember it like it was yesterday. And my then bass player said to me when I got done, he's just like, Jesus, dude, I can't believe you did that. I'm like, dude, I had to help the guy out. He had no fucking volume. I'm like, he was going, but nobody could hear him except for me. And I'm like, I just wanted to help him out, dude. But it was like such like, I don't know if you'd call it like a moment of like Han Soloism or what. Like, great kid, don't get cocky. Let me adjust that for you. Let me help you out there. I was asked like, what was the worst gig I've ever played with soundmen involved? And I'm like, lucky for me, soundmen have always liked me. I've never had a problem because I'm cool as a cucumber with them. And, you know, when they look at my amp, right, they're looking at this little thing that's on like a stage that books national acts. That's usually the places that have sound men. Your average Joe Blow bar in town, they ain't gonna have a sound man. You're gonna be the sound man. So lucky for me, I never had a problem. But they were like, you know, like, that's it? I'm like, yeah. It's all set. And just put the mic in front of you. They're always like, your setup's great, dude. That's your norm. What's your lead? I can work with that, man. Kudos. You're done. Yeah, I'm done. Not even 5 minutes have passed with the sound man. That's why sound men love me, because I'm so simple. It's a beautiful thing, man. Keep it simple. That's cool, Valerie. Did Pixie leave? Obviously she did. I don't... Right. You know, honestly, when I talked my bass player into joining Killing Floor, and he was... I had to, like, convince him more than some of the other people, because he just thought it was like just a fucking pipe dream, and I'm like, no, dude, this is not a pipe dream. I have like a real thing here with this person, and I need to get this together, and like, we've played music together before. I like you. I want you to be a part of this. And he's just like, so you did the audition by yourself? And I'm like, yeah, and now this guy wants to hear an entire band that I said that I would put together, so that he can hear a complete package of what the music's going to sound like, ultimately speaking. And, you know, after explaining it to him, we were listening to Physical Graffiti, and he looked at me, he's just like, Larry, you're the shit. I'm like, I'm just trying to put my shit out there in the Atmos, man. But thank you. I mean, I never looked at it like that. I just, like, I want to write and record my music and get it out there and, like, kick ass. That's all I ever wanted to do. Show people that I was good enough to be doing it, and that I could do it. I mean, like, you know, I'll tell you guys something. It's a wild experience when you turn 21 and you're able to first go out and play with some older cats that maybe invite you out because you just turned 21 and they want to have you come jam. If you do well and people like you, and it's pretty wild reaction when you're doing it and there's a whole bar full of people that lose their shit over what you're doing, and you've never experienced something like that before. It can blow your head up really quickly. Valerie, I'm sorry, I don't know Crazy Train. Sorry, Death. You too, Nirvana Girl. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Valerie, for being here. Thank you guys for sharing. I know that's like a very difficult thing. All right, guys. You know what? I'm going to get rolling. Thank you so much for all the stickers tonight and participating in the stream. I'm going to go back and I'll rewatch the stream tomorrow, and I'll put up some messages about superstars and whatever for those of you who gave stickers tonight and whatever. But thank you so much to Pixie Knickers, Ninja, Nirvana Girl, Death, Valerie, Daniel Haynes. You're a sticker, man. 69, you were a sticker. I know that. The Giant Space, but you were a sticker. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Trippy, thank you. And Ninja, thank you. You guys all rocked. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button. You can follow me over on Instagram. Doesn't cost anything. Completely free. Just like here. Subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. If you want, you can go down to the links below. You can find my Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus. You can buy some of my music there. I'm going to put up some more in the coming weeks, all right? Thank you, guys. Be cool. Thanks, Pixie. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.